Hey guys, hello, and thank you for watching this video thingamajigger. My name's Chris Geiger. I'm part of the Dirtalogs, and I am joined by two amazing human beings and Twitter bros, Twitter lads, Twitter guys, tweets, twits, twats. I don't know what to call people on Twitter.
Okay, well,
Okay. Well,
2 minutes
there's
in,
a lot
we've
of different things.
A lot of unpacking there to do. Off to a great start.
Sometimes a microphone's not a mic. Anywho,
I'm joined by, of course, you know him from his podcast, Poor Choices and An Hour with Your Ex, Mark Colomb. Hello, Mark.
Hi. Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, and general internet wonderfulness. You make so many great videos. We shared one on the Nerdalogs page today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I did one with Daniel Strauss, and it's him throwing up on camera. That's fun.
It's so
He
fun.
could have committed a little harder to that throw up, by the way.
Oh, he totally did it. I didn't get the shot because of how I had the camera position. So he totally did. He had a mouthful of split pea soup, and I blew the shot. So Dan Strauss is a pro. I'm a shitty director.
And that other voice you hear is the wonderful, amazing. You could find him on his team's American Standard at IO, correct? And Venkman, and of course the web series Unemployed Life. Is that also correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Kellen Terret.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here on the internet with you all.
Yeah. This is really exciting. Full disclosure, we've already filmed an episode and it didn't work.
It didn't work.
No, it worked.
Oh, it worked, but I totally beefed it. Man, I beefed it. And I'm so sorry about that.
We had a cliffhanger.
Yeah, we had a clip.
There was a lot of fun stuff that was happening, too. There was already some good bits that were getting set up.
Yeah.
We were explaining the game really well.
Oh,
I think we'd also solved the Israel-Palestine issue in the episode. That's going to be lost. No one's going to know about that.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a super bummer. Don't be
Nobody's
surprised, you
perfect.
guys, if some of those bits come back.
Yeah.
Specifically one bit that I know Mark is going to hate.
Oh, boy.
But it's
Can't just let it rest, kid, yeah.
yeah,
Let
just
it
can't
let it
go.
flow. Let the hate of Star Wars flow through you.
Well, I mean that's the first step to the dark side. So
I've got it.
yeah. Yeah, so we recorded an episode. We totally lost all of the video. We got all of the audio, which is wonderful. So maybe we'll release that as just like a commentary track. We'll put that on a different game. I'll record myself playing another game for about 30 minutes and just put that on there. Make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, cool. So
Let's light this candle.
yeah, so we're playing Civ 5. This is a game that we've talked about playing on Twitter. We've never really hung out in real life.
Now,
All 3
I'm
of us have never been in the same room together that we know of.
agoraphobic.
Yeah, but we're good Twitter bros, and we've wanted to play this based on our Twitter conversations. So now it's finally happening. Can't believe it, guys.
And this is the perfect time to be playing a video game like this in the first day of July.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside. It's
Yeah.
hot.
The monsoon's passed. The heat's broke.
Yeah.
No, but come on. I'm Catherine the Great. I've got the Russian Empire. I got Cossacks. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, well then. Mark, I am the Bismarck, the German Empire. So it looks like we are in opposition instantly.
Yeah, we're playing, of course, with random civilizations, so none of us got to pick what we are. I am Japan, so I am Oda Nobunaga.
Excuse me.
Oda Nobunaga. So,
Humana.
hamana. Cool. So, this is you guys are gonna be tired of me talking about this because I've already done this talk. But about
Let's pretend it never happened.
pretend it never happened. So
It
this
never
is-
happened. Let's just move on.
This is Civ 5. This is your first welcome into the game. You get a group of little settlers, and you get some warriors, and you build a city, and eventually you build a civilization that stands the test of time. And you
It makes giant death robots.
correct. So it's a pretty simple game. In your first go, you get kind of a layout of this little land. It's randomly generated to land everything around you, and so then you actually you just found the city. So I'm gonna found a city here. Who cares? And of course, I'm going to rename my city.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I can't use the one I just used. That would be. All right.
I don't.
So my city is, of course, Coruscant, the capital of the empire.
You even want prequels. That's just. That's the really. I mean, that says more about you. I mean, prequels. I mean, that's not even. I mean, I don't even have time in my life to have any hate left for the prequels. I have hate for new Star Wars movies. I have hate for Star Wars movies I haven't even seen yet. Rian Johnson, stupid ass movies. Ryan Johnson, however you spell your name. I already hate your movie.
So in the beginning, of course, you select production and you select research. You can go down a bunch of different paths. I, of course, selected pottery. That's my go-to opening move. Clutch, play. Early game play. I think it's going to do me a lot of good.
Would you say your play style, do you go for cultural victories, militaristic victories? How do you play?
Usually I try going a scientific or cultural victory and then end up doing a war victory. That's usually how it goes.
Kellen, what about you?
I tend to be the more cultural or scientific victory. I have recently been trying to actually get the economic victory as well through trade routes. But I, like Chris, will break down all of my strategies and just go for the big guns and the nuclear bombs.
Yeah, unfortunately, Japan as a civilization. I mean, of course, we're not big on this game. Like, we don't know a whole lot about this game. I would say, fair to say.
Not at all.
As far as like pro strategies, I think we know how to play the game.
I've played it a lot, but only by myself. I've never played against anyone, and I play like the third difficulty up, so I'm not even really challenging myself.
Sure, but it's fair to say
Mark's going for that easy win.
Yeah, right.
That's like a life strategy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I found some ruins that showed me some barbarian encampment. Yeah, so I don't profess to be an expert in any means, but I feel like Japan always goes for a war victory, samurai and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, it seems like we actually have three pretty militaristic societies as well.
Yeah,
Germany. What was the other one? I'm sorry.
I'm Russia or the
Catherine the Great.
Catherine the Great.
So yeah, I mean, there's some, but there's some peace.
Yeah.
There's some war and some peace. There's some crimes.
Okay.
There's some punishment.
Guys, my city, which is called Boobs and Beer, I just got a notification that Boobs and Beer has grown. If that tells you anything about how this game is going to be different from the last game.
Okay.
What was your first town called?
Portlandia.
Oh, that's right.
Why not? Because I'm from Oregon, you know.
And I believe Mark kept all of the same name as they are supposed to be.
No. Well, I changed to my hometown. I will be now naming this one Marin.
Marin.
This little place in California, which was the original home of Skywalker Ranch.
Oh.
Which is where, if you were going to build a museum to Star Wars to honor Star Wars' its cultural legacy, especially its legacy in the Bay Area, you build it in Marin.
Make the most sense.
You certainly wouldn't build it in Chicago.
Unless Chicago had a bunch of bored, sweaty nerds that would love to go and hang out in a museum all the time.
Hey, I'm not. I'm not. Bored.
I'm one of those bored, sweaty nerds. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely I'm sweaty.
Or your new wife has deep financial ties to Chicago and the mayor.
Oh, Mark Colomb breaking the story here In front of us all.
So,
Is that true?
his wife, they got married here in Chicago, if you remember that. And she is a big financial. I can't remember exactly which company she works with. Now I sound like I'm speculating. But yeah, she has very big ties in the financial community and the philanthropic community in Chicago.
Wow.
So she's a good person. I'm not like casting aspersions, but like that may have had something to do with that ending up here in Chicago.
Okay.
It's Chicago. That's how these things happen.
I'm looking at researches right now. What do I want to...
Are barbarians fun, or are they just a distraction?
I mean, you can get gold from barbarians, but and you can also, I mean, if you have units, like almost like kind of grinding, you can just go and find barbarians and kind of upgrade your units that way.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the early game threat of barbarians, especially when you're still feeling it out. You know, it kind of gives you a reason to have, you know, warriors and so on and so forth in the early game. But I can definitely see them being... I mean, there's never been a moment where I've been like, thank God for these these barbarians.
Oh, these barbarians are the best.
Yeah, these are great.
This game needs more barbarians.
I don't think historically anyone's ever said that. Like,
No.
oh, good, barbarians.
Well, you were Attila the Hun in the last game.
Yeah.
Which is that technically a barbarian, or I'm not sure.
I beg your pardon?
I think someone might consider them a barbarian.
I believe people who are I remember hearing a statistic once that was it Attila the Hun or Genghis Khan? Like
Genghis Khan.
It's Genghis Khan. Like half the world's population has his DNA.
Yeah.
Like connects some sort of connection to that way.
Yeah.
I found some more barbarians. I didn't see a barbarian until the very end of the last game, and now I am completely surrounded by barbarians. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty relatively free of. Oh, lucky! I got some horses in my area. I'm still relatively pretty free of barbarians. I see some camps, but they're not encroaching on me.
Yeah.
All right. So this is something I explained already, but we're going to explain again for people who didn't see our unreleased episode of social policies. So social policies, of course, are these wonderful little things where you can actually direct the flow of your civilization along, for like the ancient times, you have tradition and liberty, honor, and piety, which are basically the only ways that would find civilizations back in those days. And then, of course, as the civilization progresses through different eras, like the classical era, the Renaissance, and so forth, they open up other social policies that are more in line with those eras, like rationalism and aesthetics. And then further beyond that, you get to go into ideology, which is its own nonsense, of course, which I don't think we'll get there for a couple episodes.
No.
Yeah. So I'm Japan. So obviously, honor or tradition. Obviously, you can make whatever type of civilization you want, but the civilizations definitely tend to lend themselves down certain routes. I think it's fair to say. So I'm going up tradition again. All right. Someone's doing the dishes in the background.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm taking a bath. I'm just really comfortable, guys.
Oh, and I found a natural wonder. I found Old Faithful. So by Yellowstone.
So did I.
Oh wait, I think I found you. Mark.
Did you guys find each other?
Ah, Mark.
What?
Look,
What?
you're a warrior.
Run! Flee!
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
What's
up, hey, bro?
Can I talk to you?
Guys,
How do I talk?
are we have an alliance that's already formed?
I don't.
Diplomacy. Oh, I can declare
Yeah.
war on you. That's all I can really do. Oh wait, no, I can do other things. What propose? Declaration of friendship.
I will accept.
Oh,
We are friends.
look at that. We are friends.
Oh, boo to friendship.
I don't know what that means, but we're buddies. Sorry, Kellen. Unlike we've met in real life now. We've met in real life. We've
Yeah.
together.
We have a treaty.
Yeah.
We've established formal relations.
Oh shit! And there's barbarians everywhere.
Let's team up
Let's do
and
it.
slam.
Do it. All right.
Ugh.
Knock them down a little bit.
This is your nightmare.
Oh.
How are you guys getting so many more points than I am?
Cause, you know, from Japan.
I don't know what that means. That seems oddly racist.
I think it's complimentary.
Oh.
Oh, guys, boobs and beer have grown again. Just to
Oh.
let you know.
Getting attacked by all sides. Two fronts. I accidentally misclicked on the soldiers.
Man. I feel like this one's going faster.
Yeah. Well, there's action now.
Right?
A lot of action.
Alliances.
Alliances are formed. Friendship.
Only to be brought. There was a really long article I was thinking about in advance of this on Grantland about this game Diplomacy,
Oh,
Yes, I
yeah.
remember reading that, yeah.
and I've never played it, heard of it or anything, and it just sounds horrifying.
I pretty much lost a friend to that game. I had a pizza thrown at my head
Oh my god.
playing that game. Yeah, it was no joke. I mean, to be fair, I was a real bastard when it came to that. But yeah, it was not good.
Wow.
Let's do-
I'm such a gentle soul. I just.
Guys, I don't want to scare you or anything, but I already have a great general.
Wow, really?
I don't know how that happened, but a
What?
great general just showed up,
What?
and now I have a great general.
Who is it?
His name. It's Shinzu. I believe the Art of War. Have you heard of it?
Okay, you piece of shit.
What? How do you deploy a great general? I don't think I've ever quite worked that out in this game. I'll have them kind of hang out in a battle, and then eventually, I'll set them up to just build that little fort.
Little citadel, yeah. Well, what I had done is I had taken a social policy of honor, and then from there, he showed up. So he's hanging out with some of my dudes. Oh, more ruins
Oh,
discovered.
we took care of
Sexy.
them. We beat the encampment. Look at us.
So there's still barbarians.
Yeah, but those are your barbarians, though, because they're on your side of the world.
Oh boy.
Wow. This
No,
is fragile.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, I have to place an order of dominoes.
Are we going to see a friendship begin to start and then fall apart by the end of this game?
Well, I am Coruscant, after all.
Oh.
No, I'm certainly will help you. I'm out of moves though on that guy. Let us. What am I gonna build here?
So, Mark, what's your strategy with Catherine the Great so far? What have you been doing besides battling barbarians?
I don't feel like I've gotten to where I want to be. I built a monument,
Nice.
and then I'm going masonry, and then I do that masonry pyramid. I'm trying to get that great pyramid, which now is like, oh, everybody's gonna try to do that if you're not already doing it. No, is that a thing?
I'm not going for the Great Pyramid, I can tell you that.
All right.
I am not. I am building the Great Library right now.
Ah, that's a good bumper.
Yeah. So, yeah, going for the free tech and free library. So, I don't know what else it does, but, you know, it just seems like a thing to build.
No, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm going for a smaller civilization. You know, less cities, more...
Yeah, I never feel comfortable with those like big sprawling kind of empires.
Right.
It just is so much upkeep.
Yeah, there's so much like management that you have to do because what each city has to be at a certain happiness. If the cities get too big, then they don't get happy.
Yeah, that's just that's the story of my life, you know.
Oh boy.
So you're pretty close to me. You must be. If you have an archer over here too. Is that archer a scout that
Yeah, that
promoted?
upgraded.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
And now he's just gonna straight up murder me.
Oh, I found Uluru, natural wonder. Uluru.
Okay, so that's gotta be there somewhere.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow. Yeah, pretty Japanese. A barbarian just spawned in my borders.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
How did that happen? Go! Go! I got workers over there.
Those people have families. Kellen, what about you? How are you?
Honestly, I rarely take a. Oh no! Where'd my workers go? Did the barbarians kill my workers?
They'll capture
That would be
them.
so sad.
They won't kill
But-
them. They'll capture them. So,
Oh no! Okay, cool.
Oh
All
shit!
right.
There's barbarians over here too. They're everywhere. They're coming out of the walls, man. I'm getting
Game
cut
over,
off.
man.
Game over.
I'm going to see that Saturday
Where's it playing?
at the Music Box at midnight. I got a Groupon to see
Oh.
Aliens.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Okay. All right. So I think I accidentally started the timer a little late, so I might cut this up a little short. So it'll probably take 2 more turns here.
Great.
Okay, I think we can do that.
After this one, yep. So 2 more turns here. I'm being absolutely swarmed with barbarians. There's barbarians right on my warriors. There's barbarians in my city. I'm coming down to you.
There's if you go through that little valley there, Buenos Aires is over there. If you haven't already met them.
To where now? The valley with the river?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right. Kellen, traditionally in last place.
Yep, but not by much.
Oh, now I'm in last place. Oh.
Boobs and beer have grown once again. Very happy.
Oh my gosh. I am absolutely swarmed. All right. Ah, Buenos Aires. Oh gosh. Ah. Killed some barbarians there. Man, I had 2 barbarians right in my city, and handled them. That was close.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was really close.
Awesome.
Well met.
Yeah.
These barbarians, they're not people, you know? They're barbarians. So we need to at least unify together to make sure that they don't get us.
Oh god. Oh jeez. All right. So on that note,
Are we the Morlocks or the Eloi?
We're the Eloi. They're the Morlocks.
Okay.
on that note, I think we'll call this first step here. A lot has happened today. Big moves.
Some
What
Star
year,
Wars
what year is
rants.
it? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's 2620. We made it to 2620 BC, which is the year of our Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a good year. I remember that year very vividly. The year that I slew 2 hordes of barbarians that were flanking Coruscant. You'll also note that I use the polite, correct term, Coruscant, not Coruscant, which only jerks say it like Coruscant.
Well, I just,
I don't know if you do.
In episode 2 of this show, not that whatever that was, maybe you'll hear about my loose change, like theory about how Star Wars is trying to kill Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah, he's out for like 6 months, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Broke his
Jesus.
leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Star Wars is going to kill Harrison Ford. You'll see. I got charts. I have some slides.
It's a new hope, you know.
Yeah.
One could say. Very cool. Well, Japan's on the rise, I would say, in last place, tied for last place with. You are, of course, shit. What were you? Germany. No.
Germany.
Yeah, you
boobs
were
and beer.
Boobs and beer,
guys.
which is, of course, German's traditional export.
Exactly.
And Mark is, of course, Russia. And firmly in first place with a 4-point lead.
Barely.
Yeah. And we will see what happens to that lead as it shifts dramatically, I'm sure, in the very next episode. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Booyah.